Hi everybody, it's John back again with another model final reveal video. This is the Matchbox PK4 Focke FW190, no sorry, it's PK6 Focke FW190A, and I think the variant that was actually put into the kits with the decals was the A3, but don't quote me on that. The Matchbox kit is, I've built a few FW190s, some of them quite recently, and the Matchbox FW190A variant is actually quite an accurate and really enjoyable kit to put together. One of the things I like about it is it's got one of the best canopy fits I've ever seen in a model FW190A variant. I'll just show you. It's a really tiny, tidy, really good, easy fitting canopy, and it's crystal clear and shows you the pilot inside the aircraft really well. The propeller does rotate on the aircraft. You've got a nice bomb underneath, which is quite nice. There we go, undercarriage. The decals are actually quite good as well, bearing in mind that the decals on this kit are probably 30 years old. They went on like a charm. No problems whatsoever. It's a shame, to me, it's a shame that model manufacturers aren't allowed to put swash sticker decals into the aircraft so that you can put them on the fins. It's a real shame you have to go to aftermarket parts for that. But I wanted to build this kit just out of the box so you can see what finished product you can get. And one of the things that I was really impressed with the Matchbox model also is the propeller itself. The propeller is a really accurate rendition of a FW190A's propeller. They really were like this. They had big thick paddles, quite large spinners in relation to the annular radiated engine, which the FW190 was very famous for. And also the elongated undercarriage, which made the aircraft sit quite high and it made it look quite spindly, is faithfully reproduced in the Matchbox kit. Bearing in mind this kit was released in 1972, it had very little competition for an A variant in terms of European aircraft model releases. You had the one from Focke, which I'll be honest with you was a bit of a joke, and Airfix didn't release an FW190A variant until the late 70s, probably as a response to this kit, because this kit is really good, and I would thoroughly recommend the Matchbox FW190. It's a very good, very accurate outline 72nd scale model of this famous fighter. Anyway, the colours I used to paint this kit in are just basic matte 25 for the underside. I used matte 30 and a colour called matte 75 dark green. The matte 30 is a standard green colour that Humbrol use for like medium green. You can paint a lot of aircraft and tanks with that particular colour, and it isn't a bad colour to choose. And yeah, the kit took to the paint very well, or rather the paint took to the kit very well. It did look pretty good. The propeller itself is painted again in matte semi-gloss 85. The tyres were painted in Tamiya rubber black. The undercarriage oleos were painted in matte gloss metallic G11, and the interior of the aircraft was actually painted in matte 128. Including the interior of the cockpit canopy, and the pilot there is painted up as well, and he's quite nice. You can probably see him through that canopy there. The canopy is quite crystal clear. I'm very impressed with the way this kit came out. Anyway, that's the final reveal. I hope this video has been of some use. Would I recommend this kit? Of course I would. It's a Matchbox kit. Of course I'd recommend it. But not just because it's a Matchbox kit. It's because it's actually quite an accurate and becoming quite easy to get hold of, actually. They were a bit more difficult to get hold of about 5 years ago, but there are a lot more of them on the second-hand market nowadays. And don't forget that Matchbox also released PK52, which was the FW190A, I think it was the A8 and the R6, which had different, it was the same mould inside, but it had different decals, and gave you the option to build the long-range variant of this aircraft, which was quite nice as well. So anyway, that's the Matchbox FW190A. If you've got any comments, questions, just pop them in the comments and questions sheet and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. I hope you've enjoyed this video, and I'll catch you for the next one, lads. Bye bye for now.